Hey there, everybody. Happy rainy Friday from Richmond, Virginia. I hope all of you are having a good day. I know that a lot of us are experiencing weather, and I think when you're experiencing weather, it's a really fun thing to do a little magazine harvest. Now, this is specifically for Shelly. Shelly, hello. She requested that I do a magazine harvest. I don't know if you guys have been looking at my posts and my surveys so I can better fit in over here at YouTube and give you the kind of content that you like and the kind of content that may help you in your own creativity. So today we are going to harvest some magazines. We're looking for specific things. I'm looking for focal images, I'm looking for words, I'm looking for backgrounds. My mission is to take the harvest and actually make some tags. I don't know if I'll be able to do this in this video or if this video will be like a part 1 and then we'll do a part 2. We'll just have to see how time goes here. But that is my objective. Now these are from Miss C. Miss C has cut us out some tags from one of my very favorite things in the whole wide world, and that is food packaging. All right, so let's just jump right into it. Focal images, words, backgrounds. I also really dig like looking for colors. I also really do like to use magazines that come to me in the mail. And that is exactly what this is. I see this rather big image of I'm not even sure what this is. It might be a cougar. And then I see that little logo. It says Richmond, Metro Richmond Zoo. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set that to the side. I'm not exactly sure what parts I'm going to use from it or if I'm going to use any parts from it. I'm also kind of on the lookout for wide swatches of just color. I really do like just color, and you never know what you might find in these in these free magazines that come to your house. I kind of like this as a background image, so I think I'm gonna just tear this out as well. Now this is, I like to tear and then I like to cut. I just think it kind of makes things a little bit easier. I see the word harmony up here and I see the word home. And those are two nice words to, to bring into your energy, right? We all like to have a harmonized home. All right, so I'm done with this one, and to mark it done, I'm just going to set it to the side over here. I have a seed catalog. Now, we were talking about kind of like background images. Seed catalogs are awesome for background images. I really love these long beans here, so I'm just gonna, and that's a pretty picture, bee balm as well. I am growing bok choy this spring, and I grew some last year and it turned out really well. I'm growing it in pots, in grow bags. This is what I grew last year and it was absolutely delicious. So I do have some more bok choy ready to go, bok choy seeds ready to go into the garden if it ever warms up here. I love this Japanese or Chinese writing right here. So we're just going to tear that out. Look at these rich colors, these carrots. Look at these. These are like giant carrots. Look at those little kids right there. Good grief. Crazy, crazy. Like this purple right here. So I think we're gonna tear this out as well. I think this is a baker's seed, Baker heirloom seed. The candy corn right here is cool. Baker heirloom seed catalog. I think that's what it was. These are, look at that. These are little gherkin cucumbers. Cool. All right, and you really can't ever go wrong with just some flowers. So let's set this one to the side. Lidl always has like these cool publications, y'all. Now this is the one that they had for Valentine's, and you can see like all the cool images going on here. I really love that. Again, you know, this would make stellar background imagery, so I think I'm gonna just kind of tear a few things out here. I do like this catalog a lot because it has wine bottles in it. I'm not drinking much wine because it makes me have a headache. I think it's the sulfites in it, which is kind of sad, but, you know, I did like an occasional glass of wine, but not so much now. Good recipes, too. I like to go to Lidl. Do you guys like Lidl? Gotta tell you, I'm not a fan of their commercials at the moment, but I do like Lidl. Okay, let's set this one to the side. Yes, this was the Baker Creek Heirloom Seed catalog. I just had 2 copies of it. I don't know how I got like lucky enough to get 2 copies of it, but this is definitely, there you go, Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. You can get a free catalog, so definitely, you know, check that out. All right, we are on to free catalogs from Lowe's. I love these kind of things. The quality of the paper is really good. I know that we're probably getting a lot of glare here because it is you know, kind of that glossy paper. I'm not being too fussy with this one. Oh, isn't that pretty? That's lovely. I see a lot of things that could probably work here. So I'll just take that page. See if I see anything else. I think that's about it. All right, now we're kind of getting into a traditional sort of magazine. This is a great magazine. I absolutely love it. It goes along with my daily meditation, which is Jesus Calling. It's by Sarah Young. If you are not familiar with this, this is one of the best daily meditations that I've ever experienced in my life. So Jesus Calling is by Sarah Young, 365-day journaling devotional. So do check that out. And it comes with this free magazine. Now I have gone through this magazine, I've read this magazine, and now I'm ready to allow this magazine to be something different than what it started out as. So we have the word story, like here. I also love Laura's story. She is an exceptional artist. So we'll just kind of go through here and maybe look for, you know, this is a really good magazine for facial images, also for words, all for text. You know, I really love the way that this magazine is. This is Chris Tomlin when he was a little guy learning to play guitar. Isn't that cool? I really, and this as well is really nice. So we might use this. I'll just set that over here. And we've got story. The info in here is very inspirational, very timely. I kind of like all these, this is just a, you know, word block right here. It's got a lot of good stuff right there. This is pretty. I think we'll have this. So we're kind of getting into the traditional way that we would harvest a magazine, you know. I love the kitty right here. Oh, little kitty. Nice too. This would be another nice kind of background image. I'm just going to kind of flip through here one more minute, because when I was flipping through here before, I saw something I really liked, and now I'm not seeing it. Isn't that the way it always goes? This yellow is very pretty right here. It's funny because I'm just not seeing it right now. So, oh well. It came with this article, but I'm not seeing that image at this moment. All right, so let's take our images. I kind of like this style. And let's, so you can see that we, you know, it's really simple to harvest a magazine, but I don't like to store my images. I like to go ahead and use them. I know a lot of people have these wonderful systems for organizing their magazine clippings and that sort of thing. I don't. And then everything kind of gets really lost. I'm not much on, you guys know my story. You know that I really do like to create with very few things and you know, it's just being a minimalist is what it is. I'm digging the coffee cup right here, but it's not going to fit on what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to put that to the side. I like the way that this almost has like a faux foxing on it. I think what I'm going to do is use this as a background. So we can leave this as a, since we're doing tags, you know, you can write on the back. So let's work on this side. Let's do some collage on this side. Shelly, I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for chiming in and requesting a video. A lot of times I'm just kind of lost as to what to post. I know you've noticed I haven't been posting very much. I do try and post quite often at my Patreon. If you're interested in supporting me at Patreon, then I'll put a link in the description box below. This is a fun way to approach a background. You just slap something on a piece of paper and go from there. All right, so there we go. That's one background done. don't see much right here that I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the old recycling bin. And let's get another background done. So that's one. I think we saw, you know, I love that charcuterie image. It's funny when my sister took me to Italy for my 60th birthday. This is like how you eat there. All the stores have these wonderful salamis and pastrami's and these big hunks of meat hanging in them. It was just such a delight to just kind of eat, you know, in a totally different way. Lots and lots of fun. That didn't quite reach the top there, but that's all right. That's going to have a hole in it anyway. So, you know, kind of take away from this video, maybe a different way to think about a magazine harvest and to use your harvest instead of storing it. A lot of times if I try to store something, I just forget about it. And I love the whole concept of use what you have. And, you know, we can take it a little step further, my friends. You know, let's use what you have and not storage, you know, not store it. So we've got another background done. Isn't that one pretty? I like that so much. And I'll take this and put it over here. We've got two backgrounds done. I like these words. This one says games. Puzzle. Night. I like this night over here. Let's cut that out. And then I like this is a very cool looking logo with just a timer, a hand and a timer. That looks like fun. Do you like games? Do you know, I did not play board games as a child. I mean, I think we played Hi-Ho Cheerio maybe. But that was about it. We didn't do a lot of board games. We were the kids that, well, everybody was. You know, in the morning you went outside and you stayed outside all day long. Awesome. That's cute, but I'm not positive I want to use that. All right, I've got 1, 2, 3 more backgrounds to do. I like this right here. Let's do that. It's fun to use publications from different places. When we went to Lowe's the other day, Chris has made us a pond in the backyard, which is beautiful. I'm very excited about it. And he had to go to Lowe's to get a pump for it. And I just noticed these books, and I thought, wow, you know, that would be a nice, nice little bit of fodder. I also like this because of the numbers here, so we'll be cutting those out as well. Okay. Oh, I've been crocheting today and got a little shaky hand going on. You know how that goes. Oh, gosh. Pain. I have been making bowls for the Etsy store. I'll show you one right quick. Aren't they precious? Man, I'm really loving them. And I can see them, you know, just as receptacles for all kinds of things like, you know, stones, rocks. I think Miss C said she puts like little scented soaps in here. They're very, this is a purple one that I just did. I have so much fun making these. They're really like satisfying my soul at the moment. And it's something I can do while my hands kind of recover from cutting. I'm kind of liking other things I see here, but I'm not sure. Alright. Now, let's take a look here with our ladle circular. I've got a mess going on over here. Gosh, why don't we get a little basket and put our stuff in there? There we go. That works out nicely. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these work out really great as desk baskets, friends. They're light, they're easy to deal with. Okay. This is pretty. Let's do that. That was me it's getting about Tom to go feed the dogs. Mia's hungry all the time. Is he hungry all the time, Mama? Is he hungry all the time? For sure. She's a good girl. She's 14 now. She's funny because if you're downstairs and you hear that, she's just getting off the futon. But it sounds like a sack of potatoes hitting the floor. Okay, we've got one more. Man, so I'm liking the basket. It's like, remember Rachel Ray, 30-Minute Meals, and she had that garbage bowl thing? This isn't garbage, but it's like a great place to put stuff. Okay. All right. Isn't that pretty right there? That is pretty. All right. Let's, I think that was the last one. So we've got our backgrounds done. Oh, we've got one more. And I did want to use this picture of these long beans. These are Chinese red noodle beans. Mia. Extra toasty baked snack crackers. That does sound good. I'm a little bit hungry. Okay. Love that pictured bee balm too, so we might use that as well. Please let me know if you like this video. You can give it a thumbs up. And my thumbs down person will, of course, always do a thumbs down on it. Hi, thumbs down person. Oh my gosh, my mom taught me if you didn't have anything nice to say, then just don't say anything. I bet your mom taught you that too. Okay. All right, we are done with our backgrounds. Okay, so we have created these backgrounds very easily from our magazine harvest. I have some words up here. Make sure that we can go in. Oops, I'm sorry, my dear. Close your eyes. Oh, there we go. There we go. Goodness, it's dark outside and there was a school bus at 5 o'clock and it's almost dark. But that's not going to be the case too much longer, friends. All right, so I've got all my little goodies in my goodie basket here. I will put a link to my Etsy store if you are in the mood for a little goodie basket for 10 bucks. All right, we are going to use the word love right here. Now, I'm going to put it right up there. Well, I can't do that because we are going to punch a hole in these and add some fiber. We can put it right there. Very nice. It looks really sweet. Got a pin over here. Let's just kind of wiggly some lines right here. That's very nice. And you can see that that is just really simple. You know, things don't have to be complicated. We can keep things super simple and super easy and super fun and super simple, right? I'm really into simple. I think what we'll do with this, since we've got the charcuterie thing going on, this is making me want a bit of Prosecco. This is probably going to hit about the place that we're going to put the hole in the top to run our fiber through here, but that's okay. We just kind of trimmed it off a little bit. It's a very rainy night here, so I can see, I can so see you guys like just sitting down with your magazines, trying to stay warm. Maybe you got a nice glass of Prosecco or a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. What is your favorite crafty beverage? We're gonna put the word night right there. Do you have a favorite crafty beverage? When I did crafty things in the morning, I always loved to get a cup of coffee and kind of sit with the coffee and get myself together with some crafty things in the morning. I don't come up to the office much in the morning anymore. My routine kind of changed. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. We're gonna do this. This says part of my world. It's just gonna go really well with this little bit of inspirational text that we have here. Guys, if you like this video, please consider sending along a thanks. That really does help me. It doesn't just help me, it helps everybody else too. It helps the others. That's so pretty. That's such a beautiful like color blue, isn't it? I also kind of like, oops, I forgot that this was, what do you think? I think I might just leave that like it is. Kind of just like that. All right, now we have the champagne bottle right here. This kind of looks good just the way it is. I kind of just like this. think I'm just going to use it like that. And now we've got our long bean thing here. I'm going to use the bee balm. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. So we're almost done, and we haven't really done a lot that is super complicated. Friends, we haven't done a lot of layering or anything like that. We've kind of just really kept everything very simple and very easy, very calm, very quiet. We haven't really used a whole lot of the supplies. I mean, basically we took a few magazines and we knew what we were looking for. You know, we were looking for words, we were looking for background images, we were looking for color, we were looking for focal imagery, and you know, we've accomplished all that. I would like to put a word on here. Let's see what we have. Story. Pretty, pretty. Okay, now let's go ahead and add some fibers. You can see what I had left over. Now this is what I had left over. I did have the pages over here that we cut from, but this is basically what I had left over. I will put this in my daily journal. Again, I don't want to store this because if I store it, I'll forget where I put it. I'll forget where it is. So I'm just going to immediately use that. So we'll do a little collage after we're done here. Let's go ahead and do a little hole right. Oh man, that hurts. That's a very festive one, isn't it? I'm using up, you know, we use what we have here, and I have some hairy paper clips that I had bulk made when I was doing a whole lot of journals, which I don't do a whole lot of journals anymore. That doesn't mean I won't ever do them, but I'm just not doing them right now. And so I thought we could take some of the fibers from the hairy paper clips and use them over here. Can just try and take these apart. And I'm looking at color. Not thinking about it too hard, because we all know how that backfires. And then you're 2 hours later, you're still trying to find a color. I know I have like a very non-traditional approach to scrapbooking and crafting, and you know, I hope that it's. I think we all have to find our path. We all have to find what makes us happy, and just having a bunch of stuff it doesn't contribute to my happy factor. Hold on. Okay. It creates clutter in my head. You know, it's what I have is well organized, but it's just too much stuff, and it makes me anxious. So I'm just very careful about what I keep and how much I keep, and I know that's different. But you know what? It's also okay. You find your way. Don't let anybody over here, you know, if you're happy and you can create with a lot of things, that's cool, man. Find your way. Do things your way. Make your own kind of music, right? I see some blue right here that would be nice. So I'm just taking these things apart. Gotta love some good old eyelash yarn. Alright. Lovely. And we've got 2 more. That one needs a wee more glue stick. Shelly, thanks for the request again. It's nice to get requests. Like I said, a lot of times I'm kind of at a loss when I come over here to do a video, unless it's something that I've just created and put in the Etsy store. Then, you know, that tends to give me instant content, as we say over here in the marketing industry. I was thinking about how long I was in the music business the other day, and I was like, holy cow. I was here a really long time. I think I got in the van the first time to play a show when I was maybe 10. I played live shows till I was 40. And then for the past 25 years, I've booked bands and done tours and blah, blah, blah. You know, I do some crafty things. Oh, I also wrote books. I'll put a link in the description box below to the books that you can find them on Amazon. I'm sorry, I'm off here. There we go. Oh my gosh, that looks cute. All right, so we have a little champagne right here. We have a tag that says story. We have one that says love. This one says part of my world. And this one says night. It's very festive. I'm gonna move some of this over, and we will, if I can find it. What did I do with that? Oh, I've got it over here. Sorry. We're gonna do a quick collage in my Creative Freedom Journal. Take you out. So we got some nice things going on here. This is my Creative Freedom Journal. This is a Leanne book, Creatively Free to Be Me Planner, and I will put a link in the description box below. There's always just tons of room in here to do a quick collage. I think with this one, let's do something right here, right in the front of this planner. I've got a lot. Let's go to the back. We're just going to the back because I already have so much going on in this planner. That I literally, I tell you, there's something about the layout of this book, the way it's organized, that I just love. Love Leanne, love everything she does. Okay, let's do a quick collage. And we've just got these little things to work with. And that's it. So let's go with the coffee cup as a focal image, but let's build that background first. And the way we did that was we just used, just kind of took the focal image and took the sides off of it, and then that gave you a nice color palette to work with. And let's do this in the middle here. think I'm just going to use a few words from this word block into life. Brought us together. I think that's really quite simple and elegant. And I do have this really sweet image of a kitty that I kind of like. I don't have kitties, but I used to babysit kitties. I used to be a cat sitter back when I had a car. It was always nice to go visit my kitties, bless their little sweet souls. And I think we're just going to leave it at that, guys. So we've done a collage page, and I know that some of you were requesting collage videos. And we have done a magazine harvest and made some tags. So I hope that you are inspired. I hope that you will find avenues for your creativity that are unique to you, that are exceedingly special to you, that you aren't don't allow yourself to be powerfully influenced by others, not even me, man. You make your own kind of music. You sing your own special song. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. See you later. Bye.